Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. I want to talk about how every day, 24 hours a day, there's so much disrespect when it comes down to anything with morals, anything that, you know, laws and rules, or anything that has to do with God or anything good. Are you all noticing how everything is disrespect? Now, we was expecting some stuff. Y'all, because this is the year of Skull and Bone. So we were expecting, you know, some stuff. But is it overkill, y'all? Are they really going in right now with this whole Satan stuff? Now, they just had a parade in Brazil, y'all. A parade for Satan. A parade for all the devil worshipers to come and, you know, show how much they love Satan. Y'all, guard your energy. Keep your energy up. And it's a reason that, you know, I said this in my last video. It's a reason that people are coming for certain people that put out certain messages. This is the agenda right now, y'all. And y'all have to pay attention to the agenda that they're putting out right now. Okay? We got, you know, rappers putting out, you know, a lot of violence in their songs, especially the rappers. The rappers are putting out so much toxic music. They're working on everybody that loves rap music, that's into all this drill music. Oh, they're working them overtime, y'all. The people that likes to listen to this stuff. This puts them on a frequency of, you know, crime. Take the next person out. This is the type of energy that they're putting out. And if they're not putting out that type of energy, the rappers, y'all, they are putting out the type of energy of support Satan. Satan is going to get you where you need to be. This is the imagery that they're putting out now. Okay? And I want y'all to pay attention to who this agenda is toward. Okay, y'all? This agenda is toward the youth, y'all. Okay? This is where they're going with this. They want your babies, y'all. Okay? They want your babies. Now, I know y'all don't know what this place is right here, but this place is a school. Now, they just talked about this not too long ago. They were talking about how this is a new thing that they're starting in the schools. Some of the schools, not everywhere is doing this, but believe me, it's a trial basis to see who all is going to go for this. Excuse me, y'all. They're trying to see who all is down for this, okay? So they started something new that they're trying out. You know, they're, you know, making people think, you know, there's good and evil. If you can learn about God, then you can learn about Satan. This is their point that they're trying to put across to people. Why can't kids learn about Satan in school? So the school started teaching them about Satan. And a part of them teaching them about Satan, y'all, they had to, you know, play games and do certain things. And one of the things that they had to do at the school, y'all, okay? One of the things that they had to do at the school was play with the Ouija board, y'all. This was a part of learning about Satan. They had to play with the Ouija board in the classroom, y'all. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. I told y'all it is a serious fight right now. Okay? And when they started letting the kids play with this Ouija board, y'all, in the classroom, mind you, a lot of kids start passing out in the classroom. Are they doing what we have been seeing them do on movies for a very long time? You know, I was watching Fame versus Fortune. Is it Fame versus Fortune? One of the people that I follow, she put out a video the other day. Yeah, not Fame versus Fortune. Fame versus Sacrifice. Okay? So Madame. She put this video out the other day. And this video was about the movie Fallen. And, you know, spirits, possession, and people transferring spirits and demons and stuff like this into other people. Because if y'all haven't seen the movie Fallen, go watch it. Check it out. I think it's Denzel Washington, I believe. It's an old movie, okay? And every time, you know, there's this bad spirit that's in this, you know, that keeps traveling. If you touch the next person, the spirit goes into the other person. And is this a part of what they're doing right now? Ask yourself this question, okay? Pay attention to the concerts. Pay attention to everything that's going on right now in front of our eyes, okay? The commercials, the cartoons, the everything. Everywhere you turn is Satan this and Satan that and this and that and that and this. Are they trying to transfer spirits into these children by playing with this Ouija board? Y'all, kids started passing out is what happened, y'all. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of what they said. Many people think that Ouija boards can be a fun way to pass time with their friends. But there are plenty of folks who won't even ever touch one of the boards, which are said to be able to communicate with people that's gone. Okay, y'all? Well, the parents of a group of girls probably aren't going to allow their kids to go near one again after what happened this week. Now, my question is, why did they let them do it anyway? Okay? Now, according to media outlets, they are saying that 28 girls in Colombia were rushed to the hospital after fainting while allegedly playing with a Ouija board at school. Y'all, the head of the educational institution where it happened at told the media there were 28 possible cases of anxiety in school students. Y'all, anxiety? How about y'all got them kids playing with something they shouldn't have been playing with in the first place? Don't blame it on anxiety, okay? No further information has been released about the kids' diagnosis. But the school is saying that there is some misinformation out there explaining, given the reported cases, a series of comments were unleashed on the community that, rather than helping to resolve the situation, led to confusion and an adverse environment for our work. The students were referred to the local municipal hospital according to protocols in place. Directors and teachers accompanied the students during the evaluation process, okay? The respective parents and other guardians were informed of the situation at the time. Okay, y'all? Don't it make y'all wonder? Just to ask y'all this little simple question. Don't it make you wonder why authorities and people, you know, in the government, okay, they start passing all these laws that you cannot, you know, touch your child, discipline your child when your child is out here doing wrong. But you mean to tell me they can go to school and the school system can have your kids playing with Ouija boards? How is it that the system want more control over your children than you? And you the ones that had them, y'all. Make it make sense. And still and all, they are not still making good decisions when it comes towards your child. Ask yourself this question, okay? What made them in their right mind think that this was okay, y'all? What made them think this was okay? It says those parents are not pleased and blame what they believe was in the school use of Ouija boards for their daughter's health issues. One mom who works at the hospital where the kids were taken said she saw 3 or 4 of them come in after fainting. This is what she stated in a news report. Parents, you have to move. Investigate what's happening at school because our children cannot continue in this situation. So did they not even get permission from some of the parents? They just let them kids play with a Ouija board and didn't even let the parents know about it? Whose idea was this? And ask yourself this question. Whoever idea was this is their known devil worshippers. I remember I told y'all, you could be sitting next to somebody, standing next to somebody in line, and they're dressed in their regular clothes. You're not thinking that they are devil worshippers. Remember when I said this a while back? Remember when I said be careful of who you let your kids go visit their homes after school and stuff like that? Get to know people a little bit before you just trust your child going to go visit somebody just because they keep their kids all clean and pretty. Remember I said this, y'all? Now do you see why I said it? Because this parent right here is acting as if they didn't even know. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I read a report earlier today. I forgot where I read it. I'm going to try to go back and find it. But they said a whole bunch of kids, somebody had gave them sprinkle some stuff on the cookies, y'all. Okay? Sprinkle stuff on a hundred, I think they said 151. I don't even remember the number. But it was a bunch of kids got sick because somebody sprinkled some stuff on the cookies at school and they ate it, y'all. Okay, y'all? I want y'all to pay attention to the stuff that's taking place right before your eyes. And it used to be a time when, people would spare the kids, y'all. But do you see how people are so, just cold-hearted now in this world? And they don't spare the kids anymore. You see how that guy went into that school and took out all them kids, and they were little bitty somethings, y'all. These are demons, y'all. These are demons. And they want the little ones. When I tell you they want the little ones, they want them. Okay? This is why they're doing all the things that they're doing to get to them. And there's so many simple-minded parents out here that's really young, that's partying with the kids, going to the club with their own kids, y'all. Okay? How you gonna teach them kids something and you in there shaking your tail right along with them trying to get picked by a baller? How you gonna teach them something? But it's so many out here that they don't got nobody to teach them anything, y'all. They're saying also, let's go on and finish this up. She stated, our children always have a good breakfast, and it cannot be said that what's happening is due to lack of food. Because this woman is saying she gives her kids breakfast every morning. The school is awaiting information from the hospital before providing any updates on the incident. Meanwhile, it isn't the first time something like this happened in Colombia. Just a few months ago, another group of teens collapsed following playing with the Ouija board, with 5 being taken to the hospital. It occurred at another school where 11 students ages 13 to 17 fainted in a hallway, and according to the town's mayor, were found short of breath and thick drool was coming out of their mouths. This is what they're reporting. Y'all, we have seen movies like this. You remember The Exorcist? And she was turning her head around and that mess was coming out of her mouth. This is happening in real life now, y'all. Ouija boards first became popular in the late 1800s when they were known as talking boards. They've been available commercially as Ouija boards since 1901. Do you see what they're doing, y'all? Do you see why it's so important for you all to take control, if you still have control over your kids? Take control over them, talk to them. And even the teenagers, even the older ones in their 20s and stuff. Do you see how important it is to talk to them and get them to stay away from certain things, y'all, and certain people, y'all? Look at this. Look at this God that they this false God, okay, that they worships and they bring their babies to as a sacrifice. Ring a bell, y'all? Remember when I talked about this? Shanquila's father? You see he had on his blue, Adidas and his checkerboard floors and stuff. But that's not, oh, look at this bracelet. It looks just like this false god that they bring their children to sacrifice to. Is this why so many things that's going on in social media, on the news and stuff, there's no explanation for it? Stuff don't make sense. Things don't add up. People getting away with stuff. They brushing stuff under the rug. Is this because, this new world order that's, they're pushing on everybody right now? Ask yourself this question. Was Shanquila a sacrifice, y'all? And everything else is a front. Just to keep people donation. Thought it was a trash can, huh? Is that what this is all about? Donations? GoFundMes? They're funding these satanic people through GoFundMes and all of this mess. Okay? Is this how they're doing it now? So they can get away with doing the things that they're doing? The people that's behind a lot of people, the rap stuff. Look how Jay-Z and certain, artists is going to court. They're going to meetings, board meetings, to get certain laws changed. So these demonic people that's sitting back writing about the people that they're taking out, it won't be used against them in court. Do y'all see how, I want y'all to pay attention to the agenda that they're putting out here, y'all. They're telling all the girls to, don't get married. Ain't that's what Sierra said? Do it by yourself. Mingle and tingle with whomever you want. Get that money that way. Don't get married. That's what they pushing. Everything is about destroying anything good. Anything good. Beyonce, she's working on the church girls. Telling the church girls, go have some fun. Look at the lyrics right here. Felt like I moved mountains. Got friends that cried fountains. Oh, nobody can judge me but me. What do that sound like to y'all? Do as thou wilt. Right, y'all? What her husband pushes out there. Do as thou wilt, y'all. This is what's going on right now in our faces, y'all. And every time you turn around, one thing after another, okay? Mask on, mask off. You got to take this, you got to do that. Everything. And look at the people we lost, y'all. When everybody was getting sick, y'all. Look at the people we lost. This is Sierra. She just, a lot of her fans went in on her. Because she's telling the girls, do as thou wilt. Get your money, on your back. Okay? Use what you got to get what you want. But you don't need no husband to do it. This is what she's pushing. This is what she's pushing, y'all. Shake it. Grown woman on top of this car. Got kids at home. A couple of them. Just married somebody with a bunch of money. Just married them. And she's telling everybody else, don't do it what I did. This is what you are to do. Give me 1 second, y'all. My bad, y'all. She's on a car, shaking her tail like ain't no tomorrow, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta take this back in here. She's on top of a car, shaking her tail like she's a teenager, y'all. And this is the image that she's putting out for the little girls that's coming up, y'all. This is how you do it. This is how you get what you want. Don't use your brain, use your body. This is the image. This is the agenda that they're pushing. Okay? Don't do it this way, like she did it. Her and Russell, don't do it that way. You go chase after the ballers. And the majority of the ballers, a lot of them got that package, y'all. A lot of them. Spreading it around to everybody. Because, you know, word on the street is, this is where a lot of these packages is coming from. A lot of the artists. That all of these women are chasing after these men, lusting over them. And not all of them, but the loose ones out here. You know, the ones that got all these babies. Majority of the ones that got all these kids that ain't using nothing. They're spreading this stuff around, y'all. I am so surprised that it's a lot of celebrities that's not going to jail right now for spreading packages. Because a lot of them are. And I'm wondering now, is it because they are paying off a lot of these females to be quiet? That's what I think. I do believe so, y'all. Okay? And it's not just the guys. The women are doing it too. So many of them out here, just the celebrities. Wilding out. Don't even know who the baby daddy is, y'all. Okay? Just all over the place. Others, like Lil' Kim, she's pushing, insecurities. If you don't like, all these things about yourself, go fix it. Go lay down on the table and let them pump whatever they want to into you. People are getting liquid concrete pumped in them. This stuff is going in like liquid, but it's turning into this hard mess that they have to turn around and have surgery to get pulled back out of them, y'all. And they're looking like they're deformed. I know y'all seeing all this mess going on. People are not even looking real anymore. Some people are literally trying to look like dolls, like something that's not even alive, something that's unreal. And the crazy part about this whole thing, y'all, is they still think they look good, y'all. Do you look at this? Would you look at this? And if you're going to go get this type of stuff done, why would you wear these see-through stockings and stuff like that? And you can literally see almost where they inserted the stuff into her body. Do y'all see this? And you can't tell her nothing, I bet you. You can't tell her a thing that she looks like a fool. in this picture. She will argue you down and thinking that she look good. But it's an agenda that they're pushing, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to the agenda that they are pushing. And these agendas is pushing not off on the grown folks. It's putting this stuff off on the babies. They want y'all, them to be messed up just like they are. Because everybody knows something was wrong with Lil' Kim. She was a little messed up, y'all. She was so insecure about herself. And all of these women and young girls out here thought that, they put Lil' Kim on a pedestal back in the days. But Lil' Kim had a lot of screws missing, y'all. And when I say screws missing, I'm saying, she needs counseling. She let men run all over her and treated her all types of ways, okay? She was never satisfied with the way she looked, just like Michael Jackson. He was never satisfied with the way he looked, and it stemmed from when they were younger. But ask yourself this question. If you went through all of this and this stemmed from your younger years and this and that and that and this, why are y'all pushing the agenda on other younger people? It's like if somebody do something to you wrong, then you turn around and do it to somebody else. And you ain't learned anything. You're not learning anything from it. This is what's going on right now with her. And so many others, just like R. Kelly. This is the image now that, this is the agenda that they're pushing off on the youth. And like I told you, these kids is going through so much now. They get teased about certain things, all kind of stuff. The stuff that they used to tease us about when we were younger. It's a whole nother ball game now. I keep telling y'all. And it's so many insecurities because of the teasing. Because of them going home and get out of school and turn on social media. And they got to look at this. She did not like her stuff. So she went and got this stuff stuck in her. And, now she is the bomb. This is what they think. Do you have to pay for what you want out here? Things are so messed up, y'all. And they're getting worse. Look at this one right here, y'all. They are looking deformed out here on the streets, y'all. A lot of these people are looking deformed. Look what K. Michelle just went through. Had to get all that stuff taken back out of her. Because she wanted some junk in the trunk. Okay, y'all? She wanted to drag that wagon. Okay? And she almost lost her life. I have nothing against going to do something to make yourself feel better. But is it sometimes people go overboard, y'all? Do they go overboard with it? Are they unhappy with themselves that much that they turn themselves, a regular person, into a monster? And then here comes all the health issues. In another 10 years, you are going to see so many celebrities and people that we're, seeing right now that's all over the place that went and got pumped up. They are going to be in the same situation that K. Michelle is in. Watch and see. Going to get it taken back out because their body is rejecting things that they put in that they shouldn't have put in there, y'all. This is what's going on. And you know who this stuff is affecting? The kids. It's an agenda, y'all, that they're putting out here now. This is a little girl allegedly walking through the mall with her mama. And her mama got her on this suit right here, y'all. What do you think she's going to do when she gets older? She got on a suit with pads on it to give herself a little bit more than what she has. Okay? She got her on a padded suit. And I don't know if they promoting little girls to have this stuff now. Is this a new thing that they're selling to kids and parents for the kids to wear up under their clothes? But This mother have her with it on, look like over the top. It looked like this is the outfit. Now she could have an outfit on over the top of it, and we just can see through it. But this is causing kids insecurities, y'all. Making them think that when I get older, this is what I'm going to have to save my money for to pay for so that I can make everybody else accept me. Do y'all see the agenda that they're pushing on the kids, y'all? Do you see it? She has on a padded suit to give her, some curves, y'all. Make this make sense, y'all. Please tell me. Make this make sense. This would make more sense if this was for something like, had her riding a bike, and this was for if she fell, that, and she would hurt herself. She'd bounce back. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But you got this baby walking through the mall, y'all. Like, this is what you're supposed to do now. Okay? This is what she had this baby wearing. She's messing up her own child, and she don't even know it. Because her mind is all messed up. I told y'all, sometimes it's okay. The majority of the times, it's okay to be on the outside looking in. Watching everybody. Instead of being in there with them. Because when it goes down in the inside where they're at, you won't be in there to, get the backlash from it. Okay, y'all? But this is what they're pushing. And they want your babies, y'all. All of these people are walking through the mall. And this is what she has on this baby. They're not even letting the kids be regular kids no more. They're pushing all of this mess on their own kids, y'all. So if they do this to their babies, what do you think that's going to these concerts and people are passing away at, and they're going to see these devil worshiping people? If you are a fan of somebody, and that somebody, y'all, is a devil worshiper, and you're going to their concerts and listening to their music, you don't for 1 second in your mind think that this could affect you mentally, emotionally, physically, that there could be demons at this concert that can jump your tail. You don't think that for 1 second? People not using their brains anymore, y'all. And it just takes you right back to this. Satan is everywhere right now. Everybody's talking about it. And it's so out in the open, y'all. The award show, the news people is talking about how they were doing, satanic tributes at the Grammys. The news people was talking about it, y'all. They're not hiding it anymore. This is a parade. This is from the parade, y'all. That everybody was celebrating Satan. In February, this is the parade that they gave. And they mocked Jesus throughout the parade. This guy that's on the ground, he is depicting to be, Jesus. And this is depicting to be Satan in the red. And he's, sticking the fork in Jesus. This is what they're doing at the parade. They're mocking God, y'all. Okay? And everybody that's out there, you're celebrating this. You're sitting back watching this. You don't think that they're going to be, some backlash from this? Not only did he, stick a fork in her, he drugged him. He drug him around on the ground, y'all. This guy that's supposed to be Jesus at the parade. They're getting out of hand, y'all. These are the people at the parade, y'all, with the mask of the devil on their heads. This makes you go back and think about, when Moses, came back down and everybody was acting like, they was in Sin City. Everybody was doing everything they wanted to do. Now, never mind that God had did all this stuff to get them out of, the hands of, the people that was making them slaves, y'all. Took them out of a bad situation. And he went up there and came back down with them 10 commandments. And they was doing what they wanted to do, y'all. They didn't appreciate nothing that was done for them. This is why I tell you, you got to have some tough skin out here, because they did this stuff back in the days. Disloyal. Just satanic, evil people out here in this world. They did this back in the days, y'all. So if they did this back in the days, who are we that people ain't going to do dirty stuff to, y'all? We got Satan at the awards. We got Satan at all the concerts, y'all. Okay? This guy right here is a known devil worshiper. Ask yourself how many people you know got him on their playlist, y'all. Ask yourself this question. Do you really get to know the people that's around you and your families and your kids? Do you ask questions like, are you into, this little Uzi guy? Do you ask people that? Are you into, satanic worshipers' music? And if they say yeah, is you going to walk away from them and leave them alone? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Is it time to dig a little deeper when you are, opening yourself up to new people and new friends and want to hang out with a new crew? Are you asking these type of questions, y'all? Because if you're not, you better. What kind of people you think in that audience? Are they people that, the police is looking for y'all for taking people out? Taking people against their will, doing all kind of satanic mess to them, and then you finding them later. Is these the type of people that's in these audiences? Ask yourself this question. This is the float that was at the parade, y'all. We shouldn't be surprised. I told y'all don't be surprised what y'all see and what's to come in 2023. This is the skull and bones year. And if they did this, and they got, Satan all over the place for February so that they can bring in this 223 with a bang, what do y'all think is going to come of Halloween, y'all? Okay? I mean, totally this year, I have... excuse me, y'all. This year, I done had some stuff on my mind, y'all. Okay? This year done put some serious stuff on my mind. I don't even think I want to even, celebrate any holidays anymore. With the kids, I just want them to be on a whole nother level than all of this mess. And if you do want to do some things for people, don't do them on the days that everybody else is doing them, y'all. Do your own thing with your own family. I was waiting for Mother's Day so I can do my next, cash giveaways. Because I was going to, start back my cash giveaways for Mother's Day and Father's Day. But I'm going to pick my own day to do that, y'all. I'm not going to do anything that everybody else is doing anymore. Seriously. People can call me crazy if they want to. I just don't, I'm not going to do this anymore. Back in the days, I fought my mom. Tooth and nail, y'all. I fought her tooth and nail. I was like, we celebrate holidays. You're not about to take away my birthday parties and all of this stuff because you just want to be a trouble witness. You know, I fought a tooth and nail. But now that I'm seeing the stuff that's going on right now, now I get it. Now I get it. And I told y'all I'm still learning. I'm learning about all the different holidays, what they really mean. Okay, y'all? I'm learning about, you know, how even St. Patrick's Day, they got games that they play. It's called eating satanic burgers. You know, they go to the little pub and, you know, because, you know, it's a lot of drinking going on for St. Patrick's Day, y'all. Okay, a lot of sipping. And they play satanic games on St. Patrick's Day, y'all. I didn't even know they do stuff like this, but I have been learning a lot more stuff now of what all they do for different holidays and what all they starting to mean, because I didn't know about this stuff at first. I had no idea that the reason why, you know, a lot of people don't even celebrate holidays is because, you know, it is so much, you know, wicked, y'all. Stuff that's behind it. So much wicked stuff behind it. You know, as kids, you look at stuff as fun. You don't look at the real true meaning behind everything. When you think about Easter, you think about, oh, we're going to go get dressed up and be pretty, the little girls. We're going to get soaked. We're going to be fine. And we're going to go and look up, find some Easter eggs and get the prize. Because, you know, people be putting money in the Easter eggs and had them. You get to play some games. And you get to do this with other kids. Y'all get to have some fun. This is what they look at it as. They don't look at it as it has other hidden meanings behind it. Y'all, it's so much to learn. It's so much still out here to learn about the world that we're living in right now. Y'all stay prayed up. Keep your energy up. Just like y'all was telling me, don't get mad. You know, use this opportunity. That eyes are on you right now. This is the message that I got from this. Use this opportunity that everybody, your name is ringing. And bring out the simple fact that Satan is so busy right now. Push that as much as you possibly can. Because it needs to be said and it needs to be heard. These people out here, this Playboy Cardi, whatever his name is, Playboy somebody. This woman went to the Rolling Loud. And she got up and left. And she made a video on her way out of the place, y'all. This concert, the big Rolling Loud, where all of these people come there and, you know, do their music. It's like a big concert. But this year, it has turned into nothing but a satanic ritual, a big ritual going on. But the thing that gets me is this female right here. And see, this is how dense people are, that they're not paying attention to what people are saying. They have to be slap dab in the middle of it for it to hit them. And they say, wait a minute, something don't feel right about this. Let me get up out of here. And she did something that the people should have did at the award show. When they were doing all of that satanic ritual stuff and they had all them Christians sitting up in their award show and they sit through that performance so that they can watch their favorite gospel singer or whatever artist or group win an award, they are hypocrites. Because you sit there through that ritual, satanic ritual. And oh, best believe they're going to have some backlash for that. And when I say backlash, stuff comes back to you in the weirdest ways. You go to these concerts and you go home, you think that you left the demons there. Sometimes you bring the demon home with you, y'all. And it passes from person to person. It might just jump one of your little ones, y'all. And you come in the room one day and that little one is not the person that they used to be. You know why? Because you brought a demon home from the concert. Okay, y'all? This is what happens. And I want y'all to think about at these concerts, they are selling things. They are selling all kind of, you know, stuff for you to, t-shirts, all kind of stuff that you could take back home with you. Now, when you go to a demonic concert and you buy posters or whatever it is that you buy at that concert. Remember I told y'all can bring demons home through objects? I was taught this when I was little. I didn't understand it, but I understand it now. You can bring stuff home with you that they have done seances over. And this is why so much crime going on, y'all. People are out of their mind. And the majority of the people that's into these type of people music, they hooked on that street pharmacy stuff. And that opens portals so that it's easier for these demons to get inside of you. Do y'all see how this works? She went to this concert, which I don't understand how she did not know the majority of the people that was there are demonic. They devil worshipers. What did she expect? She played some of the music and the sounds that was going on in the background, y'all. You heard it. When she was leaving, she got up and left during a performance, y'all. And she jumped on social media and was talking about it, and you heard sound like demons in the background. See, I told you, they not turning the album backwards no more. They putting it in there forwards in your face. They don't care if you know. It used to be, they used to have this stuff, but now it's who gonna put who's gonna put it out first. This is a competition now. I bet mine gonna be more satanic than yours. This is how the artists are now. Oh, you might have got 13 people to pass away at your concert. Watch, I'm gonna get 20. This is how they feel. I'm gonna get 13 souls. I'm gonna get 20 souls. Do y'all see what just happened at Miss Glorilla concert? 3 people has passed. Did y'all see what happened at Travis Scott concert? Oh, it's gonna get worse than that. Keep watching, y'all. Are you gonna keep feeling sorry for everybody when this is the position that you're putting yourself in? Are we getting, to the point where we're getting used to it? They're trying to get us used to a lot of stuff. They want us to get used to the fact that they're putting all this demonic stuff in there. So if you want us to get used to that, they want us to get used to the people that's passing. They want us to get used to it. They want to normalize the things that's going on. They want you to get used to men running around here with dresses on. Okay? And it doesn't matter that these celebrities are mothers now. I thought that this would change. Rihanna, she's a mama now. Why would you want to put demonic stuff, put this type of mess out here? And you got so many fans. Why do you want to push this? This is what you want your child to grow up knowing, that my mother is a devil worshiper? You think this cute? It ain't going to be so cute when it's her turn. And she's on the top chopping block, y'all. It ain't going to be so cute. I promise y'all it's not. I really thought this was going to change her. But it didn't, y'all. We got the Super Bowl. The demons are showing up to the Super Bowls. The demons are showing up to the concerts. They showing up at the parades. And they ain't just showing up and showing out. They taking over. At least they think. Because you know why they think that they're taking over? It's because the majority of people that's out here, y'all, is for Satan. Believe it or not. The majority of people that's out here right now are for Satan. They're not for God. And that's the thing that's going on right now. They want to turn out as many people as they possibly can. They want people to mock God. And this is why they're going through these celebrities are going through these humiliation of rituals and all kind of stuff. This makes them stronger. But you know what makes us stronger, y'all? When we stick together as well. Just like they sticking together with this mess, we have to stick together as well. Okay? And keep each other uplifted through all of this mess that's going on. We got to talk to our kids. Let them know the signs. Show them why they can't go over everybody's house. Show them some of the stuff that's going on and let them know, this is not normal. Let them know. Let them know why you don't want them listening to certain things and watching certain cartoons. Let them know. If they're old enough for you to talk to about these things, tell them. Just like you saw that little girl with that padded suit on so that she can look like she's thick. You go and tell your little girl. You show them. Look at this little girl right here. She's wearing a padded suit. In another 10 years, she's going to be on some doctor's table trying to get them to pump God knows what into her body so that she, can feel better about herself and accept it with everybody else. Go show her some of the pictures of how some of these celebrities' bodies is turning out when they have to go back and get some stuff taken out. How bad it looks when they go overboard and how stupid it looks. Point out the stupidity of it, y'all. This is how we win. Okay, y'all? Make sure you do this. Because this is where they want your kids to be confused. Don't know what they want to be. What they are. Confused. People saw this as, him looking stupid. But this was a serious statement that he put out when he wore this outfit, y'all. They confused out here in this world. They don't know if they're coming or going. They don't know if they're a man. They don't know if they're a woman. Some of the women, they act like men. They look like men. A lot of the men act like women. They look like women. So much confusion, y'all. Parents is getting divorced from each other. And they are going to court later on. Just like Wade and his wife just went to court. His ex-baby mama, rather, went to court. Because she didn't want her son to go get a surgery that he wasn't old enough to make that choice. Wade and his wife is about this agenda, y'all. And they won. They won. The judge was for Wade and them getting their son a surgery so he could turn himself into a female. My thing is, if they are not old enough to do this and make this decision on their own, they shouldn't get it done until they're old enough to do it. He is, the news outlets and everybody put out that he is a she now. Legally, about everything, I think he got his name changed and everything, and the surgery is approved. He is a she. And they could care less what the mama felt. She the one that carried that son for 9 months. She didn't have a choice in the say, y'all. They're taking away parents' rights left and right, y'all. They're taking away their rights. If the parents could not agree on this together, if they couldn't agree on that together and that child was not old enough, it should have been threw out of court until he was 21 to decide if this is what he wanted to do, because he could be going through a stage. And this has happened before, y'all. There have been transgender, people that then went and got the surgery done and got the snippet. And then later on, they decide that they want to be back what they were born as. So is Wade's newfound daughter gonna have a lawsuit against, the judge that said that they could get this done and they were underage? Ask yourself this question. This is what's going on in the world right now, y'all. This is what they want your kids to look at. This is what they want. They want the kids to be confused, y'all. To not know what to do. Take your little boys to the store and he want a baby doll. He want to play with the dolls. You take your little girls to the store, they want to play with the trucks and the superheroes, y'all. And it ain't nothing wrong with playing with different toys, because little boys, what's wrong with playing with a doll? When you get older, you'll know how to take care of your baby too when you get older. But everything is so messed up right now, y'all. The little boys want to wear heels and stockings because they seeing grown men. This is a celebrity right here that's dressed up in a skirt and stockings and heels, y'all. And the part that gets me, if you want to be transgender, and I'm not for it, but if you want to be transgender, why not go all the way out if you grown? Why do you have a dress on at the awards and a mustache? It don't mix. And lipstick, y'all. It don't make no sense. It's just chaotic. Everything that's going on in this world today is so chaotic. And it's confused. These kids are so confused now, y'all. And it's not their fault that a lot of stuff is going on and they trying to adjust to everything that we as adults is sitting back, watching taking place. A lot of adults is playing a part in this mess because they're letting their kids, they are bringing their kids around this type of stuff, y'all. I saw a video. Somebody sent me a video the other day. And the video was a bunch of women in the room with their babies, and they was little babies. They was little kids, tiny somethings, like less than 3 years old or less than 5 and younger than that. And they had them in a room with a room full of men dressed as women with all kind of, and the kids knew something was wrong because they were listening to their voices. They sound like men, but they were dressed like women. And it confused the kids. The kids was crying, trying to get up out that room. I'm going to try to find a video so I can show y'all this video. But why are they doing this to these kids? They traumatizing these kids. They're traumatizing. And they wonder why so many kids is hooked on street pharmacy stuff right now. They're going through so much, y'all. So much. If they're not pushing, the mingle and tingle with the same sex stuff, okay? If they're not pushing, women with the suits on and the men's with the dresses. If they're not pushing the women and the young women to be, mingle and tingle with everybody. They're pushing the satanic mess off on the youth. And they make sure they go after any artist that got a whole bunch of fans. Any artist. Just like Jaguar Wright and her husband started hanging around them devil worships and it changed her life. She has been looking like a fool ever since. She let that dark energy into her circle. She's been looking like a fool ever since. This is what I tell you the backlash is when you're playing these type of games. And is this what happened to the Migos, y'all? Ask yourself this question. I know everybody's upset about what's going on with these celebrities. But at the same time, is this something they asking for when they mingling and tingling and in the same circle of this type of mess? And I know this is a group, or was a group. I knew it was a group. And if one person goes somewhere, the other one, feel like they obligated to go. But as a grown man, when do you draw the line and say, no, I'm not going to be in this picture with this demonic woman? This devil worshiping woman. I don't want to be in this picture. When do you draw the line and step aside and let whoever want to be in this picture with her, they be in the picture of her, but I'm not. I wouldn't even want to be in a picture with her. How do we not know that this woman didn't cast some kind of spell on them when they started hanging around this woman right here, y'all? Because it was one thing after another. They started having problems with the record labels that they were with. They started having problems with the record label. They start beefing with each other, not agreeing with anything that's going on with each other. One member leaving the group. Now one get taken out. And one has completely went on the dark side. And people are still trying to act as if Quavo didn't. He ain't know what was going on. Quavo just did a tribute to him with an outfit on and one eye symbolism, y'all, right in y'all face. How much proof do y'all need? How much proof do you need? Do he got to write 666 on his forehead for y'all to realize that his nephew was a sacrifice? Because so many people is ignoring the fact that all the signs are there that it seems as if he was a part of that mess, y'all. How would he do a video showing that his nephew was about to get taken out and then his nephew get taken out? The minutes in the video add up to exact same minutes of the incidents that took place that night. And nobody's questioning that. People don't find that odd. Only the people that, know, they know if you know, you know. Only those people are sitting back saying, this don't make no sense. Everybody else is acting like they in slow motion that don't see that Quavo played a major part and he knew what was going to take place that night. Was this their karma coming back, y'all? Was it their karma? Look at the people's eyes in this picture right here, y'all. I want you to look at the eyes. I'm trying to make it smaller so you can see the whole picture. Let me see, can I make it smaller? Because I want y'all to see this whole picture. I want y'all to see this whole picture. Okay? Let me see if I got everybody in there. I don't have everybody. Let me get everybody in here. I can't get everybody in. I wish I could, y'all, but I can't get everybody's face in here. I'm trying very hard to get them all in here. I can't. But the few people that you can see, I want you to pay attention to their eyes. Okay? Can't get everybody up there. But look at his eyes right here at the bottom to the right. Look at his eyes, y'all. They look soulless, y'all. I wish you could see the woman that's sitting next to the right of him on our right side. The black girl. That's right next to him. Her eyes look like she has no soul anymore, y'all. They look like somebody done drained them. Look at the one with the blonde to the left. They look like somebody has drained them. Their soul is not even there anymore. Y'all, it's not even there. Look at the one with the purple hair down here. They look spaced out, y'all. Do you see the demons that surround this man? These people are his fans, y'all, that's surrounding him and acting as if he's something special because he's putting that message out there that Satan is the person to serve. There's so many lost souls out here, y'all. Everything is in their face, y'all. And after they go to these demonic shows, they want us to feel sorry when something happens. Y'all, should we care, y'all? When this is what you choose to do and you choose to, ignore what's really going on. You choose to follow people that's disrespecting God on so many levels. Should we care, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Should we care? They got a portal right here on the flyer. Y'all, see you on the other side. And everybody on this flyer is 9 times out of 10 demonic too. This is where everybody lost their lives at, y'all. All these people lost their lives at this concert. This is what they're pushing. And like I said, if I went to one of these concerts, I would be so uncomfortable. When I'm leaving out, I would be uncomfortable. I would think people was following me and all kind of mess. Because you are in the room. You are in the area with a bunch of satanic people. Do y'all even imagine the energy that came from this concert, y'all? Can you even imagine what was on their minds when they was leaving? Driving home in a car load of, demonic people and people on the street that don't even know what's passing by them. Did they leave the concert and go do some stuff, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Because this is the energy that they brought, y'all. And I got this from a news clip right here, y'all. I got this from a news clip. And this area where people live at, they have people that's devil worshippers is going around vandalizing their neighbors' houses and stuff. People that's not a part of their little satanic cult and stuff. And, Christians or whatever. They are pushing them out of the neighborhoods, basically, y'all. They're writing this on their garages. They're not only writing on the garages, and you see the upside down cross. This is on the news. This is on the news, y'all. Okay? They're writing upside down crosses and spraying them on the trees. Y'all, they're spraying it on the trees. Upside down crosses. These people are out of their minds, y'all. And this is another thing that Fox News posted up. They're writing, their little satanic symbolism, the little cross up there, upside down cross. And they put on here, God is something. And they blurred it out, okay? Because it must have been very disrespectful, okay? And then they put, burn all the churches, y'all. Beyonce want all your daughters, she's singing the church girl song to them. While the other demons is out here writing on people's, property in the side of their houses and garages, telling them, putting a message out to burn all the churches. Do y'all see what's going on around y'all? Do y'all see it? I can't wait for this 2023 to be over with. I'm so over this demonic stuff right now. I am so over all the satanic stuff that they are doing right now. And like I told y'all, be very careful and keep up with your kids right now, because it's the year of skull and bones, 223, y'all. And expect anything, y'all. Don't let anything, steer you in a direction thinking that this can't happen. Expect the unexpected this year. And don't let your family and your family members, your kids and stuff like that, get caught up in their mess. Okay, y'all? Don't let them get caught up in this mess. Be extra careful this year about people that you don't really know. Saying, Can your daughter go to the park with my daughter? Can it this and that? Be extra careful about everything, okay? Because you see on the news every day, you see people getting away with a lot of crimes, y'all. It's like the worst crimes that people are doing, they're getting away with it. And the little simplest things, they're trying to lock people up for years. This woman and her husband had a daycare center. Her husband was a police officer or ex-police officer. And the husband was mingling and tingling with the kids, y'all. And she took him out. Well, tried to. I think she did take him out. I don't know. I forget. I know I did the story, but I forgot. But either way it go, they're trying to send her to prison right now. They're trying to give her, I think they said 4 years or something like that in prison for taking him out. But about what he did to those kids. But at the same time, you can't always take everything. You can't always do things on your own, y'all. If her husband was doing what he did, she should have went to authorities. She should have got with those kids' parents, and she should have cooperated solely and helped getting him locked up. So he can go in there and they can do the same thing that he did to them. They can do to him, y'all. That's what she should have did. You know, I don't condone, doing stuff to people unless it's self-defense. I really don't. I don't condone just going and do stuff to people. Now, I understand some stuff that, people has went through all kind of stuff because people have had, charges against people that done did something to somebody they know or whatever, and they done got the charges dropped and they know they did it. And people snaps. Sometimes people will snap. If you ask me, I think she need a better lawyer, to be honest. Because this could have been her moment of snapping. He was an ex-police officer, so he ain't working no more. Okay? Her business is thriving. And she was about to lose everything, y'all. Do she have a case of, temporary insanity? But at the same time, it was a thing of, she went to where he was at the hotel or something like that, and she took him out. So they're looking at it as, premeditated. But she looked at it as she was getting rid of a demon, y'all. Because it takes a demon to do something like that to little ones. When somebody just can't even defend themselves and somebody just overpowers people, I look at them as demons. This is what I see. This is a sad world we're living in, y'all. It really is. And you have to make the best of it, y'all. You really do. You have to make the best of everything that's going on right now. You have to make the best of it. And I keep telling y'all, keep your circles small. Because they're always looking for a way to ease up in your space, y'all. One way or the other, somebody is always looking for some kind of, just a little bitty spot to squeeze through to get to you. So be careful about, your surroundings, y'all. Seriously. Be careful about who you're letting in your house. Be careful. Be careful about who, you're letting know all your business. Okay, y'all? Because a lot of people use that against you, y'all. They will. I've seen it over and over again. So when you all see all this mockery and all the stuff that's going on right now, this too is going to come to an end. Very, very soon, this is going to come to an end. And everybody that's doing all of this stuff and thinking that they filthy rich, they can't be touched, they this, they that. This is not going to continue, y'all. And I just cannot wait, y'all. I can't wait, till some of the stuff that Jay-Z and Beyonce and them is putting out here come back their way, y'all. I can't. I just can't. Seriously, y'all. Some of these rappers like Drake that put out this type of music, knife talk, and then somebody gets taken out with a knife. They're mocking all of these celebrities that's passing. They're mocking, allegedly, people that they helped take out. And as you can see, look at XXX case going on right now. They're not letting none of the stuff in that they should be letting in. This man, he pretty much was telling them, if something happened to me, this is who did it. And they're ignoring him. Y'all, they're ignoring him. It makes you wonder, if this had been somebody else, would they ignore this? What if this was Elvis, yo? And Elvis said, I'm beefing with somebody, but if something happens to me, it's this person right here. Would they investigate then, y'all? Would they take it serious? Or is they just showing you all that, these people have power when it comes to the, judicial system. They can get away with doing whatever they want. Look at all the bodies that has stacked in the industry that has traced right back to mob ties now, allegedly. He's sitting back by his pool, relaxing. And he sent his little minions out. Go take his keys to his car. And then you go jump on social media and say, I got your keys. Come talk to me about getting your keys back. How is they keep letting this go on, y'all? Ask yourself this question. How is this continuing to go on? Right in your face. And they wonder why you get excited when somebody say, oh, somebody got locked up. Because you'd be like, about time. Because this is the justice that's supposed to come from this when you're out here doing wrong. But they're getting away with a lot of stuff. And they're not getting caught up in none of their stuff until, the God, the false God that they serve turns on them. And then that's when they go through their humiliation stuff. And then that's when they're taken out. And then they're taken out in the stupidest way. That kind of ties back into their whole image. Y'all, it's weird. They flips the script on the, the energy that they were putting out. Right before Mo 3 was taken out, he was talking about how, things was going down on the expressway. And then he get taken out on the expressway, y'all. You can't mingle and tingle with this mess. You got to stay away from it. Because if you don't, you end up, in a bad situation. This is Disney. For years, people have talked about Disney. Talked about how they're satanic. They talk about how if you take Mickey Mouse name and flip Mickey, you get wicked, y'all. If you turn it upside down, it turns to wicked instead of Mickey and Mickey Mouse, y'all. They talk about how 666 is in the name Walt Disney. They're putting it in the cartoons too, y'all. Look at the cartoons that they putting out now. This is Teen Titans, y'all. I think this is Teen Titans. They got the one-eye symbolism in here. The skull and bones. They got the pyramids in here. Look what they're doing, y'all. And look who they're targeting, y'all. The younger generations are who they are targeting right now. And it's up to us, y'all, as parents, to make sure that your kids and loved ones is put up and safe away from this mess, y'all. It's up to us to make sure that our kids are not traumatized by the mess that they're sending their way. If they can have kids at a school playing with Ouija boards and the parents don't even know they're playing with the Ouija boards, something is wrong with our system, y'all. Maybe it's time for us as parents to, they always got us signing stuff. Okay? Signing this and that, saying that, your child, have all your rights is taken away. If something goes on at the school, they got the right to this and that and that and this. Maybe it's time for parents to get them some paperwork drawn up before school starts. If you want your kids to be in the system like that. Make the principal sign some papers sometime, y'all. And the teachers that my child cannot, be taught to play with a Ouija board. It's a shame that parents will have to do some stuff like this, but it is what it is. Maybe you got to start fixing your kids their own lunch so that they don't eat cookies in a lunchroom and get sick because somebody sprinkles some poison on it, y'all. Because this is what they're saying, that so many kids got sick out of school because some dirty person, evil person, sprinkled poison on cookies and gave to a whole bunch of kids in school. Why are they targeting the kids, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Why are they targeting kids? Why are they picking certain races to take out a large amount of little ones at one time? You pick a Hispanic or something school to go and take out, let somebody go in there, and word on the street is, somebody on the inside was working with that person that went in that school, y'all, and did what they did. That somebody let him in there purposely, left a door open. This school that, somebody sprinkled all this stuff on and gave to these kids. They're going after certain races. And they're trying to take out a whole bunch at one time. They don't want a couple. They want it to make major news when they go do some stuff. When I read that report to y'all about the kids, y'all, the kids playing with the Ouija board, when I read that report to you all about this, they said this was not the first time this happened. This had happened before, that they had these kids playing with Ouija boards and they started passing it out. What are we doing, y'all? What are we letting them do? We got to get back control over things, y'all, in our lives, and stop letting everybody just make you do what everybody else is doing. Okay? Do y'all see how everything is controlled, y'all? They control when you spend money. They control when you get money. They control when you get something. They control when they take something. They control everything. Everything they control, y'all. You have to take back control. You have to. Don't let people tell you when to go spend money. Don't let them tell you. Don't let them tell you when to celebrate something. Celebrate it when you want to. As a family, do you, boo-boo. Okay? As long as you ain't hurting nobody. Do you as a family. And keep it respectful when it comes to your creator. Keep it respectful. That's the only way that we are going to come out on top. It's the only way. Not fall for all of this mess that's going on out here. Not be a part of all this mess. Who cares if somebody is coming into town and having a concert? If they're demon worshipers, stay far away from it, y'all. Who cares about an award show coming on when they're pushing this off on everybody? And they're blatantly being disrespectful to your creator. Stop watching that mess. Stop supporting it. Don't give them your views. Like they say, drain the swamp. Drain these demons, y'all. Let the satanic people that want to support these satanic people support them. And what happens to them at these concerts and award shows, let it happen. They're putting themselves in danger by going. And if they ain't got enough sense, it ain't our problem, y'all. We just going to be left here to talk about it the next day. About all the people that was stupid enough to even go. We're going to be left to talk about it the next day. Teach your kids some sense. And don't let them be brainwashed by all the mess that's going on. Okay? Do some homework on their favorite clothing line that they want you to support. Okay? It's like I said, it's okay to have some name brand stuff sometime. Do homework on it though. See if they're devil worshipers. Because you don't want to bring that in your house. Okay? And explain to them why you don't want to bring it to your house. Explain to your child that when they play certain video games, their whole attitude changes. When you say something to them, you know, they turn into a total different person. They act like they're possessed. Explain that to them. This is why you don't want them playing these games. Go show them other people's experience that they didn't went through. Don't let Satan take your child. Fight it every step of the way, y'all. Okay? Listen to uplifting music, y'all, that don't have all of this demonic stuff in there. Okay? And it's another thing that you can do. A lot of people do this, okay? You know, in your spare time and stuff. Because a lot of people don't like reading. A lot of people buy audio books and they just play it, you know, certain books. They don't have to sit there and read it themselves. There's somebody else reading it to them. Okay? You know, get books and stuff like that. That's, you know, spiritual books. That's not just respecting God. Okay? And listen to stuff like that as well, y'all. Do things as a family. Do things as a family that uplifts your family. Okay? Don't leave your kids with so much time on their hands that they are looking to social media to fill in the blanks because you're not there, you know, doing stuff with them. Don't let these demons teach your kids and play games with your kids and entertain your kids. Entertain your kids yourself. Okay? Get off of social media sometime and do some games with your kids. Okay? Have some family time with them. Spend time with them. Go into details and explain things to them as to why things are the way they are. And why you have to be so guarded with them. Because this happened to this person. and you don't want this to happen to them. Have a close relationship with your children. Stop going to the clubs with your kids, y'all. Teach them some sense, okay? Teach them how to save money, okay, for a rainy day. Teach them some sense, y'all. Teach them how to, pay attention to their surroundings when they go somewhere. And they're not looking at the phones and they walking into, a shootout. Okay? Teach them some sense. Okay? Because if you don't teach them nothing, they ain't gonna know nothing. Okay, y'all? If you ain't putting something in their head, somebody else gonna put something in their head. And it's not always good, y'all. The majority of the time, it's not. Okay, y'all? So, I know I didn't talk y'all head off because I wasn't even expecting this to be that long. But I just had to go into some details and show y'all some things because, it is a serious, serious, serious spiritual war going on out here. And it's not just going on with, the schools, the world, the this, the that, the that, the this. It's spiritual warfare going on even in your churches. It's going on in the kingdom halls, y'all. Okay? I know y'all heard about that story about, Marquise Houston, whatever his name is, married, somebody that was underage. He was mingling and tingling, and Jehovah's Witnesses is the one that hooked him up with her. She came up missing, and then all of a sudden she came up living with some Jehovah's Witnesses. Is this what we're doing now, y'all? And this is one of the reasons why, our creators say that when that time comes and they about to clean house, they're going to start with their own house because they got some bad apples in their house, y'all. They do. Churches, they got bad apples in there. Jehovah's Witnesses, they got some bad apples in there. Jehovah's Witnesses got some bad apples that's running the place. Okay, y'all? That's why they get away with so much stuff. And they make rules for their own. It's crazy, y'all. But that don't make you turn your back on your creator. It just lets you know that, Satan is busy. He is busy. And when I used to be like, what do God mean? He gonna start out in his own house? Don't his house already supposed to be perfect? But no, nobody's perfect. And if you're running around with the Bible being a hypocrite, and then you're hooking up grown men in their 30s and 40s years old with little ones, hooking them up so they can get married, they're dating. You're dating 13, 14, 16. Come on now, y'all. People coming up missing. They got flyers out. And then all of a sudden when they're of age, they popping up living with the Jehovah's Witness. And then they done already arranged a marriage. And this is something that they do. They arrange marriages. Which I don't see anything wrong with that in one way. But you're supposed to arrange marriage of people that's of age, in the same age range, y'all. You don't supposed to be, lining somebody up to marry an older gentleman. And they're a little something, y'all. That ain't how things are supposed to be done. And you're doing this because this guy's a celebrity. And he's supposed to be able to get away with it because, y'all are Jehovah's Witnesses. Make it make sense, y'all. Okay? There are bad apples everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? That's one of the reasons why I don't even choose to go to nobody's church. I don't choose to go to nobody's hall, y'all. Because, I've been and cussed somebody out up in there, to be honest with y'all. Some of these people at the hall and some of these church people, they be in your business. And they do some stupid stuff, y'all. They say some stupid stuff to you. And I'm not one to just let people just, say something crazy to me. Y'all, I'm just saying. Okay? You know, my little sister, she was a little bitty little something when, you know, my mom started taking her to the hall. And one of my little sisters, she's the dark skinned one. And she used to be, you know, a little chunky. I used to call her my little chunky baby, okay? And I told her she was cuddly, okay? Just like hugging a little teddy bear. And I had no idea that when she was taking her to the hall, that people at the hall were talking about her and calling her fat. See, this stuff don't just happen at school, y'all. Bullying and stuff like this happens everywhere. And when I heard about what this woman was saying about my little sister, I wanted to go to the hall just to cuss her out, y'all. Okay? So, it's going on everywhere, y'all. You think you can't be bullied at church? You think you can't be bullied at the hall? You can. And if you ever went to the hall, you will know that, you know, people that got a little bit more money than others, they got treated differently. The people that had money, they treated them like they were special. But that ain't what they preach. They preach and they put the Bible in your face and they say everybody in here is equal. But when the hall is over with and all the personalities start coming out, that's not how it seemed, y'all. Okay? And it had some little old biddies in there that was thinking that they, you know, can say anything to you, you know, and you couldn't tell them none of your business. Because they figured that they can run your life and tell you what to do. And it was just weird. The whole thing. You know, only thing that I could say that I did, and I do now, I clench my Bible and I put it up. I keep it near me. You know, I go to it. I read it from time to time. If I need to go, you know, go back and just, you know, look up something, I go look up stuff. And that's where I go to. I go to that. I don't go to, you know, the people at the hall. I don't go to the people at the churches. Because they will send you off. Sometimes they will send you out. And I have people on my page saying to me, they were telling me, you know, when you talk about the stuff that's going on with the Jehovah's Witness and this and that and that and this, you seem as if you're turning people away from God. But that's not what I'm doing. It's not. I'm just showing you, telling you my experience and what I saw. And not only did I see this, other people saw this too. Some people just choose to be quiet and not say nothing about it. I've always been somebody that it's hard to keep me quiet, y'all. I'm just saying, it's hard for me to just be quiet and don't say nothing. When I see something, I have to just say something about certain situations. It's hard for me not to say something, y'all. Because when people just sit back and don't say nothing, it seems like, you know, they just saying it's okay what's going on. And I just wasn't the person to feel like this is okay. Just not. If you're preaching something, then live that. Don't sit up here and say, you know, only God can judge, but at the same time, you telling the people in the congregation to come to you if this happened and that happened. Don't go to the police. Don't do this. Don't do that. So that means you want to judge the situation, not God. You're not letting God judge it. You're not letting the police judge it. You want to judge it. You want to control the situation. And I just always felt some type of way about that, y'all. Okay? Now, I'm not going to tell y'all that, you know, when Black Friday come and, you know, around Thanksgiving time, I'm not telling y'all don't go out and catch some of them sales because they be having a lot of good sales going on around holidays, y'all. But I'm saying this just because everybody is from one, you know, holiday to the next, celebrating this and that and that and this. I'm saying take control back of your life and stop letting these people, you know, control you. Tell you, you know, when to go in debt and not go in debt, when to go run up your credit cards, when not to run up your... Get some control over your life and your families and your household. And stop trying to run with the crowd, the in crowd. Because the in crowd is going to lead a lot of people into that tunnel. You remember that little tunnel that, you know, Travis Scott led people into? Don't be misled, y'all, by the bad things that's going on around you. And start, you know, learning about what things mean that you are going along with everybody else. And like I said, you know, be wary of everything that people are doing, and try to find out some history on some stuff that people is doing. Find out history about Christmas. Find out the history about, you know, different things and why people do the things that they do before you just keep celebrating everything. Okay. I don't celebrate Easter anymore. I don't. I never really celebrated Easter like that anyway. But I ain't gonna lie, when I got my sisters, you know, some dresses, because this is the time of year when they got all them little cute dresses out. And I went and got them some dresses, but I only got them some dresses not to take them to no Easter party or anything like that, or do nothing Easter with them. I went and got them some dresses so that, you know, they could take some pictures. That's why I got them some dresses. Okay, y'all. And I told you, use different things for what you want to do. Okay, y'all. That's how you do that. That's all I can tell you. Like, I can't tell people what to do. I'm just letting you know how I'm starting to do things my own self. Okay, y'all. And like I told y'all before, I never open gifts up for Christmas. I never do that for Christmas anyway. But, you know, I always open up the gifts on my father's, you know, birthday. Because, you know, he passed away, you know, a couple of days. I mean, his birthday is around Christmas time. So, yeah. His birthday is around Christmas, not the day he passed. But, yeah. I always open them up on his birthday. So, I always open them up, you know, a few days before Christmas anyway. So I didn't ever feel like I was celebrating Christmas. Okay, y'all? So I just do things differently now. And I'm going to continue to do that because I don't want to be in the in crowd with everybody else. I want to do things my own way. And not be with the whole world. When they move, I don't want to move just like that. Okay, y'all? I want to move in a different way. And I don't want to be a part of the in crowd. I just don't. And I never did. Not like that. Okay, y'all? And especially now I don't. Because it's too much stuff behind it that don't make sense, y'all. But anyway, I think I done talked y'all ears off enough. Y'all, be careful out here, okay? Be very, very careful, okay? Because Satan is busy. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.